Hey everyone, this is Bremster, and it's really time for me to face the end of Life is Strange Before the Storm. I This is the day that I've been playing some Diablo 3 and really not enjoying it for like the first time in years. But I will go back to season 31. There's something about season 31 I'm just not enjoying. Maybe it's too soon after season 30. I don't know. But Life is Strange Before the Storm, this will do a previously on, I'm sure. But these story games I'm absolutely loving. I wish there were more games like this. But I've done a lot of Google searching for games like this, and it keeps recommending things like The Witcher 3, which is nothing like Life is Strange. It's a combat game, not a story game. It's a game with a story in it, but it's not like this. And the other one that keeps recommending are things like Gone Home and Firewatch, which I've already played. So we'll see what happens. But it's time for me to continue and play episode 3 of Life is Strange Before the Storm, called Hell is Empty.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to you, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes.
Let's leave. For real.
If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
What would it take to convince you?
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Mic drop.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother.
Hey, Tambry.
I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
I just had dinner with my mother and came back to do this because, oh my lord, I am so ready for this.
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Even though you've only got one option, making you do it is actually gripping.
was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive.
This is beautiful show, don't
Passionate
tell.
about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything.
That's not how it works.
And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you.
This is similar to a plot in one of my favorite movies, but I'm not going to talk about that on the internet.
Wrong. Eventually, I saw her
But it wasn't drugs.
for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do.
It doesn't look like a 1-year-old.
So I made a choice.
I don't
never
know
going
kids.
to let her harm you again.
I know nothing about babies.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
Oof. Beautiful show don't tell in a video
So
game.
that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her. And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
The pose on that statue is uncomfortable. Yeah, I've got to be here for Rachel.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Beautiful timing on the group SMS. This is really well written. Do-si-do.
Rachel?
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her. Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on. This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
I would have thought for the nightlight I just need to turn off the main. Wow.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know.
No, no chance.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
I could get grades like this. May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Tell her.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. At least she'll have something from tonight. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. Maybe I can make the world a less scary place. On stage, I think Rachel said, I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe. Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years.
Not all of them.
They're all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman, my real mom, she's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them.
Depression
I think
sucks.
you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I don't know. I bet there's like One other chick in Australia who's super trustworthy.
Her name's Sarah.
No chance. You're 1 in 100 infinities, Chloe Price. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
You should take it back.
No. There's nowhere else I'd rather keep it than right here.
Holy shit, a lot of teenagers go through some deep crap. This story is rough. Like, Life is Strange was about finding out what was going on. This one is about a little bit about that, but the journey in this one, particularly when you know how it's going to end for these characters, this is oof.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Honestly, I have no idea what's right or wrong in this situation. I just know that whatever you decide, I'm in.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
Frank.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You'd do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her?
I suppose one starts with hello.
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh?
Life is strange.
Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right? Right.
Oof. Okay, what am I dreaming now? Man, I wish there were more games like this. What? Why is Victoria in the
I
audience?
think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go? Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touché. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure? Ugh.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Like what? There's nothing here.
Really? That's odd. Well, I know it's not the spark plug. I just got that replaced.
There's more than one.
What?
I said it's not the spark plug.
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
I was about to say, all the world's a stage. And all the people, oh, it's just players. Sound and fury signifying nothing, I think, is more important, though.
Something about
Tales told by an idiot.
Sound and fury signifying fuck all.
Nailed it.
That's pretty good.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
It's never okay. Oh, what? At least they didn't make the audience clap. What the fuck is Victoria there? That's why Victoria is there. Oh, Victoria. So what does Step Douche want now?
Wait, what the shit? Has someone been going through my room? Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this. Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this.
And there's no rewind in this game.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
I have a question to ask you first. I mean, a favor.
You can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
Meet in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess.
Except I'm about to get grounded by Step Douche.
What am I getting myself into?
We know how this is going to play out. He's going to have found something that he considers to be a sign of drugs. Yes, but that's...
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry. Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home. Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
I'm curious about that cube.
Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
I'd have to pay more attention.
Have I ever watered that? Better than nothing.
Probably not.
Sorry, board. I've got a real ride to fix up now. If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking. Figures.
Winchester High School gives Fisher Award to Sarah Gerhardt.
What? Nice to see my work is appreciated. A further layer of nuance. Nathan almost pissed himself.
Last night, The Tempest was reborn upon Blackwell Academy's outdoor stage. The unique and bold direction of Travis Keaton gave the show an updated feel, typically absent from overdone classic work. Stellar in the lead role, young Rachel Amber commanded the stage just as Prospera herself commands the unknown. Worthy of special mention was Nathan Prescott as Caliban. This promising young actor's weak, anxious, trembling interpretation of the enslaved monster adds a further layer of nuance severely underappreciated by the teenage crowd.
Thou art an idiot.
The real star tonight in the role of Ariel was newcomer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Miss Amber's Prosperous surpassed even that of Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Miss Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prosper refuses Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise than Mrs. Price's authentic astonishment. 5 stars.
Skips in a band? So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now. California, huh? Would be cool to see where Rachel grew up. Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo. I'm about to rack up a lot more absences.
This is going to go horrible.
Mom playing music? Huh.
I want to read the first entries. Okay.
Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine? Okay, my towel. No awesome pirate towel. Lots of washcloths. No towel. Score. Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it. Ready for the best shower of my life. Ha. What do I feel like wearing on this crazy-ass day?
Yeah.
All right. One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
This is going to go badly.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
0.
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you, 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
I'm not staying long. Just picking up some stuff.
Oh. Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you. It won't take but a minute.
Mom.
I don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be.
The idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
Well, this sounds like it's doomed to fail, but hey, kudos for trying.
Chloe.
What? I really meant it. Good job. Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Please.
This is not the David I remember.
Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
The last person I would ever talk to about my dad is you.
Chloe.
Think it over for more than a minute. It's a basic courtesy, you know, when people offer to help.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You disrespectful little shit. You just made a serious mistake.
Both of you.
You don't scare me, asshole. What the hell? Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. Holy crap. This might actually be helpful for fixing up the truck.
That didn't go the way I expected. Toot toot. It's not as if I nearly die to that later. Actually, I don't die to that. I die before I nearly get killed by the train. Life is strange is weird. Life is weird is strange. Life is strange is strange. Life is weird is weird. Life is strange is weird.
Come on. Work with me here. Damn it!
Better. But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast.
You went from someone like Dad to someone like David, and you say, I'm the one who's slipping. You're setting up David for an unfair comparison. Your father wasn't perfect, no one is. You don't trust me to be able to choose for myself. I care about David and I care about you. What do you want me to do? Wow.
I just need to find the right tool for each problem.
Pliers for...
This connection is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it. There. Fits like a deadly electric glove. The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap. That should help keep shit distributed. Well, fuck. Go back from whence you came.
Air Quality Health Advisory. Arcadia Bay Forest Watch. Arcadia Bay, or Orlean? Oregon? 7:45 a.m. Sunday. Combination State Park fire remains active. Moderate to heavy smoke expected. Limit outdoor activity.
Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born. At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be. This thing is going to the fuck up. Maybe. Sick.
I know nothing about cars.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it? Much better. Spark plug's busted. Carbon deposits. Of course.
Because Dad says he just changed the spark plugs.
Please. I need you. Yeah.
Hope the brakes work.
Hey, Junkyard Queen, where are you at? Hey. Holy shit, your hair. It's so...
Badass.
I was gonna say hot. But yeah, badass too. Hey, not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
Should we check it out?
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
You're early, Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
What do you think? We're not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the money?
For fuck's sake, the money wasn't there. What do you want from me?
I don't think she has it.
Oh? It's cute how she acts like you two are friends. You heard what happened to Drew, right? Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Don't fucking touch her.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me, but if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing? Frank says you were asking about a client of his. That true?
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you. But he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
Why do you care so much?
Because fuck you. I'm asking the questions here.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in Rachel Amber? That makes so much sense. This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know.
So? We don't have anything to do with him.
Right. Here's what happens next.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still cool. No need to get crazy.
Ah! Oh, you fucking bitch!
I mean, I know she ends up dead in a ditch, but
What the fuck?
like, she ends up dead in a ditch not far from here, but like literally 10 meters from where she's standing, she's going to end up dead in a ditch. But this is intense.
Hey! Hold on, okay? Rachel? No! No! I'm not losing you.
Unexpected stabbing. As in, I didn't expect the stabbing. At least Arcadia Bay has a big enough hospital. Well, that's rough.
Rachel is going to be all right.
That's what you
The knife
think.
damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it. She's out of surgery. And Now she's resting. Chloe, what happened?
It's my fault. I should have listened to you. Sarah's mixed up somehow with this psycho Damon Merrick.
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is. Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sarah? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
So, I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sarah.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
I think he wanted to scare us, so he'd stop asking questions about his business.
Is that how it became violent?
When he found out Rachel was the DA's daughter, he wanted information about you.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
I called her Rachel. And he figured it out from there.
It's not your fault. What happened next?
Damon had a knife out, and we all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something, but when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
And Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard
Fight,
a
flight,
scream,
freeze, fawn.
but I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth.
What if Rachel still wants to meet Sarah?
After all this, I'm hoping she'll finally see reason. I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have, Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay. Thanks.
Go home, tell your mother, get some sleep.
Hey.
Steph, how's Drew?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
Okay. Sure. Definitely.
Go home, tell your mother, get some sleep.
I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up.
All right, then. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. North.
That's me. And you are?
I'm Chloe.
You here to see Drew?
Yeah. How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is. Ups and downs.
Mhm.
Drew's hurt, of course. But there's other things going well for us. I'm moving back into my old apartment in 2.5 hours. I don't know if you know this, but, Mikey's been crashing at Drew's dorm.
Oh?
I had a bit of trouble with work. And it's all been pretty hard. Anyway, Drew managed to scrape together enough to get me back on my feet.
I'm glad things are starting to work out then.
Hold on. You said you were Chloe. Mikey's mentioned you a few times now. I have a question maybe you can answer.
Sure.
Both of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately. I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried I missed something important. Do you know if anything's going on with them?
You should probably ask Drew. I don't really know any details. I do know that whatever it is, they did it because they wanted to help you.
Thanks, Chloe. They actually have helped me out. Money-wise. We're a family, you know? We deal with things together. Oh, excuse me.
Hey!
You made it.
Oh. Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Drew. How's your knee doing? Do they think it's gonna heal?
I'm not sure actually. It's too early to tell.
Sorry to hear it.
It's all good.
Love the hair, by the way.
Pretty cool.
Thanks. Just, trying it out.
Sometimes you've just gotta do something new. Hey, any news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
Rachel's stable. She'll probably wake up soon.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
What happened?
She got stabbed by a drug dealer.
She got stabbed in the arm by Demon fucking Merrick.
Seriously? It wasn't because of me, was it?
Nope.
No. Somehow we've got our own shit with him now.
That's crazy.
Fuck that guy. I wish I could get my hands on him.
No, you
Drew,
don't.
chill out, okay?
I like her.
I'm headed out. Everything okay in here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't have too much fun now. Try to keep it appropriate for the hospital.
Bye, Dad.
See ya, Pops.
Man. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned Damon. Rachel's gonna be up soon. Should probably head over when I'm ready. Ooh, I want to eat that. Right now. Those must be from Steph's parents.
Drew's been in a lot of pain today.
I think the football team needs thicker helmets. Yep. Definitely too many concussions. Look at that. Wells being nice for a change. Look at that. Wells being... I wonder if Drew will ever play.
Sorry to hear about your leg. We're really going to miss your talent and leadership on the field for the duration of your recovery. Rest up. Let me know if you need anything. Coach McKenna.
That'll be an interesting read.
Hey. Sorry for losing it there. It's nice of you to come by.
Yeah, no problem. Easier than you coming to me.
You know what? I'm kind of tired.
Oh, right. I'll leave you alone. All right. I'm gonna head out.
It was really great to see you, Chloe.
Agreed. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Yeah?
Tell Rachel we're rooting for her.
You bet.
Means a very different thing in the UK and Australia.
Hey, just heard the fire went out.
Went out? You mean it's controlled?
No, it's completely out. It extinguished itself.
How could that be?
Hell if I know.
Hey.
Peaches, not her color.
Chloe, I can't even express thank you.
That's because you weren't her birth mother? That's a
I'm sorry.
really bad joke.
I'm a wreck. I stepped out to get some air. Rachel doesn't need me crying in front of her. Your hair. I almost didn't notice it.
Oh. Yeah. It's not a big deal.
I bet Rachel loves it. I can't imagine what I would do if we lost her.
You will.
Me too.
You've grown so close, haven't you?
Yeah. It's weird to think we just met a few days ago.
When you meet someone who changes everything, you just know.
Well, hang in there, Mrs. Amber.
I will.
Man, this game.
Why has my son been assigned to you? I never authorized that he be seen by you.
I was assigned because Nathan was becoming quite upset.
So they sent a psychiatrist because my son was upset.
Holy shit.
Please, Mr. Prescott, your son needs serious psychiatric...
My son needs nothing from you. He put down a couple
I'm so relieved that Rachel's awake.
at school.
I should see her right away.
Is all.
Sir, I believe your son is manifesting serious and alarming symptoms. Allow me the chance to...
Nathan's already getting more than enough attention from one of you. I am fed up with these made-up problems.
Oh dear. Nathan does go through a rough patch, but he is kind of responsible for what happens to Rachel.
I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It really hurts.
Shh. The pain will pass. Chloe's here. You want me to stay?
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'll come back in a little while.
Sorry, personal memories. This game is a tearjerker.
My guardian angel.
I saw Steph earlier. She says hey.
Steph's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Not as cute as you.
Eh.
Stop.
I mean it.
Rachel, I'm sorry.
What? What for?
You're here because of me. Because I choked back there in the junkyard.
What? Shut up.
You were so fierce and I just froze. I fucked it up. I'm so sorry.
And you saved my life. You saved my life.
I almost lost you. I can't believe I almost...
You're not getting rid of me that easy.
Good. Happy that your dad's here.
I mean, I'm still mad at him for everything he's done. But it felt so good to lean on him. He's my dad, you know? I felt completely safe.
Like on Mount Hood.
Would you do something for me?
Anything.
Sarah. My mom. It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly. But I think I still want to meet her.
Are you sure? She could be completely different than you imagine.
I'm sure. I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay. But if she is, will you find her, please?
You really want this, don't you?
I do, Chloe. I really do.
Don't sit up. You have been stabbed.
Then, of course. Whatever it takes.
I bet my dad has her number. Maybe in his office. Our house key's just under the mat. The code is 0722.
To your dad's office? 0722.
Yeah. My birthday.
I'll find her, Rachel. And then I'll tell her how fucking cool you are.
Thank you, Chloe. For everything.
Oof.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey! Wait. Your hair, it's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
Sorry I bailed on seeing The Tempest with you. The whole thing just sort of happened.
No. Not a problem at all. So, what's going on with you?
I don't even know where to start. At the moment, I'm here for Rachel.
What? Rachel's here? What happened?
I think she's keeping that private for now. She's okay, though.
Well, that's good. God, I guess I'll stop by after I see Drew.
She probably wants privacy.
Oh. Right, of course. Are you two in some kind of trouble? You can tell me if you are, you know. I won't judge.
What? I don't even know what you mean.
It's kind of weird that Rachel's being so private. Isn't it?
No, it's really not.
Chloe. I'm seriously worried about you.
Well, don't be.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately, right?
So
Right.
what?
So, obviously, something is going on.
I swear, man. Everything's really okay.
Okay. I trust you. Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
Thanks. Anyway, see you around.
Yeah. See you around, Chloe.
She's going up. Why did she push the up button? Where is she going? We're not in a basement because there's sun outside the windows. So now I'm breaking into Rachel's house.
Hello?
Freaky.
I need to search the... If it can rain ash, I guess it could snow in LA. James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom. Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway. Sweet. A secret key. Now to find the secret lock.
Thanks for visiting. Drew says good luck out there. Good luck to him too. Chloe? Yeah? You're stronger than anything. Hope so.
Welcome to Shadyville.
It's got a phone in it. Hey, Eric.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line, eh? Let's talk. We'll call tonight. Found who you were looking for. Call you in 15. Well, this isn't a charity. I'm going to need to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl. She has a big mouth. You know she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. What the fuck?
James is working with Damon Merrick? This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah? Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me? Shit. What do I say? Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless I send him a picture.
I don't keep alcohol in my cupboard,
More
in my
shit.
office. I'm not very subtle, am I?
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory. James sure keeps lots of files on people. Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
I'm not sure.
Sarah sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel?
First thing you should know, baby, is I'm giving you up as the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I've been battling with ever since. The battle has taken everything from me. Most importantly, you. But I'm now a place where I can be part of your life is more than I deserve, but I would love to try if you want. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. Dearest Rachel, I hope all is right for me to write you again. I haven't heard from you yet, and that's okay, it really is. I just feel like I have so much to catch up on, you know? I don't remember much of my life. It's a symptom of the choices I've made. So much is lost. Except you. I remember everything about you. The crinkle of your nose, the depths of your eyes, the knowing smile that somehow made it seem like you'd seen it all before. I can call it up whenever I want, as clear as summer day. I was so afraid that I would be a terrible mother to you, that I would screw you up the way I screwed up so much of my life. Now, of course, I feel now I know, of course, that my fear was wrong. Far worse than being a bad mother is never knowing what kind of mother I would have been. I'm sorry. If you can find the courage to forgive me, maybe we can start over. I want to. With all my might, I want to. Beautiful Rachel. I read somewhere that maybe a fortune cookie that you can never step in the same river twice, because after it moves, it's not really the same river anymore. It's something new. Do you think that's true? I try to picture you reading these letters. I wonder what your reactions are, how I might seem to you, this mystery mother. I don't blame you for not writing back. You will write when you are ready. I imagine your dad is still wary of all this. That's okay. James is protective of you, just as I would be, but he's also a kind and compassionate person. That was the problem, really. I wasn't cut out for him, or the life he wanted to give you. I knew it then, even when he didn't. I know we can never have the same relationship we should have had, but I hope we can have something new together. I hope it so much. All my love, Sarah.
The Sarah in this letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night.
James, I understand your reluctance to let me speak with Rachel, but don't you think the decision should belong to her? Everything I have done over the past year has been to prove to you that I'm really ready to be in Rachel's life. I've gone through rehab, I'm in recovery, I'm no longer in need of money or assistance. I know I can be a positive influence for her. I'm coming to Arcadia Bay in the hopes that we can at least meet to discuss this, so you can see how much I've changed. If you have any feelings left for me at all, you'll give me a fair chance to prove myself to you, and hopefully to Rachel too. You were the love of my life once. Please don't take this away from me, Sarah. Cease and desist. Dear Mr. Amber, I represent Sarah Gerhardt, lawful mother of Rachel Amber and petitioner for partial custody of Rachel Amber, her lawful daughter. Please notice that Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith to any and all lawful petitions by parents to re-establish contact with their children. Holy cow.
So, this looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
So Sarah's doing everything she can. Victim Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
That looks like an evidence.
This must be what Damon was talking about. Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? Huh. If TV has taught me anything, these babies will be swimming in DNA. Could this be the evidence? Damon and knives seem like a solid bet.
Did Damon really shoot someone? Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence, so it's Merrick's gloves.
If I can figure out how.
How
Fuck.
do I destroy a glove?
Chloe.
Hope James doesn't really get Damon off the hook. That dude's gotta pay.
Fuck, Chloe.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
Chloe, what the fuck are you doing?
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is. So I need to find which... Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right. This is that asshole who was selling Firewalk shirts. This guy let me into the mill. Cool dude. Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about? Guess this explains why Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank. Hope James doesn't really get Damon off the hook. That dude's gotta pay.
I want it to be Selden, but... A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m.
Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about? Sarah sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? I guess I'm lucky James keeps so much info at home. This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment. Okay, there's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But
No.
I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Payment? Fuck. Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. Arcadia Bay's least wanted. I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
That's what I said.
Fuck, that's Sarah. And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her? Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing?
I sure don't.
I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Elliot?
Hey.
Elliot, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Did he really just follow me here?
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
I can't tell you, but obviously this is pretty serious shit. That's why I need to leave right now.
You mean serious for Rachel, right? But you're the one putting yourself in danger. Again.
Have a good one, Eric.
I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad.
The next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get suspended.
Rachel was there for me. She did everything she could to protect me.
I guess it wasn't enough, huh?
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
God, look. I'm sorry I ditched you for the play, but...
This isn't about that.
Seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Elliot, I promise. No one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened...
Why don't I trust this guy?
Look, I hear you. I appreciate the concern.
I don't think you do.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
Oh, good God.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
What a dick.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but...
I'm not upset! I'm trying to help you.
Look, I'm sorry, but I really need to go.
Why did you make me do that? Can't you just listen to me?
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me. We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
What's really going on here? You can tell me.
Here's what's going on. We're at the DA's house, and we should probably leave before he comes back.
Don't worry. With Rachel in the hospital, James isn't coming anytime soon. I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
You're right, Elliot. I didn't want to admit it before, but it's true. My life is at great risk.
Thank you, Chloe. All I want is to help you. I'm glad you can finally see that.
You're right. I do need help. I need help immediately.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not going anywhere.
I feel trapped. Boxed in. I desperately want to leave this situation.
It takes a lot of guts to tell me all this. And I want you to know that I will always be there for you. No matter what.
It's the police.
Okay, don't panic. I'm sure they'll just want to ask us why we're here.
What do we do?
I'll talk to them. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Thank you, Elliot. You're a great friend.
Wow. I don't know if I'm a cold-hearted bitch, but he was being an obnoxious twat. 24 hours to go. Big recommendation. Don't just put several $1,000s on the seat beside you.
All because Rachel got angry at her dad, who's been lying to her all her life, and he's still lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
Did you ever lie to me?
Yeah.
I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
I suppose everyone lies about big things. I mean, the stuff Mom doesn't know about me. So, you probably lied too.
Would you love me less?
Of course not.
You sound pretty sure, sweetheart. You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
You know what, Dad? Never mind. I don't need to know. I like it better this way.
What way? That I'll always be the perfect dad?
How many people get to say that?
I know of one.
No way. My ride, my tunes. Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick? All for Rachel? Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
You don't want me to go?
No. I like the company. Besides, you don't want to miss this. Things are about to get real.
Man, I miss my dad. He was the best. Best friend I'll ever have. And I'm not embarrassed to say it.
Shit. Is that blood? Frank?
Frank! Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom.
This is going to go very badly. Man, you don't want to be in a place like this that's been through a fire area.
Where the hell is Sarah?
No!
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does he...
Daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to...
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture, so that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
You can do this.
Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run! No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say... No!
Talking's over.
Leave her alone!
Shut up. What the fuck? You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help. Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
No!
No!
Go to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank.
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
Fuck you.
Sarah. Rachel. Your daughter. She.
Talk about kicking people when they're down, considering we know what's going to happen.
Chloe Price.
You know who I am?
I saw you in the play. You were funny.
Thanks.
Sit.
Sarah. Are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
Tell me why. Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sarah.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now. That's what matters.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss.
This is insane.
I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
I read your letter to James. You beat this before. You can beat it again.
No. I can't.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
And she's got 2 years to live. This is fucked up.
Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
This whole conversation is what
She didn't
leads.
miss anything. She has a perfect family.
Even without all this shit, the Ambers are far from perfect. James is an elitist asshole, and Rose lets him walk all over her.
Maybe. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you? You lost your father.
But her rebellious streaks...
Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
Don't you want to see her? You came here for it. You got sober. You deserve the chance to know your daughter.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really.
Oh, man.
But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power.
Not as much as Max.
What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt. So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can.
Bonkers! But...
Wait. Here, Rachel gave this to me. She said she's had it her whole life. Since she was a baby.
I gave it to her.
She'd want you to have it.
Thank you, Chloe.
This is batshit. And this all started with me trying to get into this room. How am I going to explain this to Rachel? I know the game is going to give me very limited options and it's all going to work out either terribly or whatever, but...
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later?
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
How are you feeling?
Like I got stabbed. Doc says there'll be a sick scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order.
Fuck yeah.
We never actually escaped, did we?
We've got time.
All the time in the world. So, how did everything go?
Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Oh, man. I have no idea what I want to do in this position. Do I do what Sarah wants? I always respect someone with that name. I'm lost. And how much of my opinion is being based on what happens to her?
Hey. What's wrong?
I failed you. I couldn't find her. I'm so sorry.
Funny. You seem so confident. I really thought you'd find her.
Yeah. Me too.
Maybe we can try tomorrow. Maybe she hasn't left town yet.
Of course. I know wherever she is, she loves you very much.
And now I feel that decision and what
Do you know that?
makes people not think when she disappears that...
Because why should she be any different from the rest of us?
Is that the same donut as last time? Finally, we see the lighthouse. One is you fall in love with Rachel Amber and you know what happens to her. This is evil. This is not a great... Oh man, it sucks. End of chapter 3 of Life is Strange. That was really cool. I don't think it's as powerful as Life is Strange was, but this was just amazing. And as a prequel, it was absolutely stunning. The big problem, of course, is you absolutely should play Life is Strange before you play this, I think. It'd be interesting to know what it would be like for someone to play this before they play Life is Strange. And what that feeling would be like. I need to find someone who's prepared to play them who's never played either, and then talk to them after they do that. Or if I could find a streamer or a recorder or a recording of someone who's doing a reaction of having played them the other way round. That would be stunning. This is really good. I hope I didn't have anyone really jump in for this that was able to spend time, but I hope, again, please leave comments about what you thought of this journey and everything. There is a bonus chapter, and I don't know what it is, which I will play through as, I think it's short, so I'll play through that as an extra one. And then I'll move on to Life is Strange 2. This is really cool. Most people don't tell Rachel the truth. No! You bastards! Now that you've completed Before the Storm, say farewell to Arcadia Bay in the bonus farewell episode. I don't know how long this is. I'll play it at another time. But I assume it's the two of them as kids. That's absolutely insane. That was absolutely phenomenal. And there's still 2 more Life is Strange games to go. I wish there was more of these. More games like this. I've looked and there just don't seem to be games like this where you can just get this invested without it being like you also have to do combat and stuff. Why are there not more games like this? Thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, as all, feel free to leave comments below, and yeah, thanks everyone, and as always, good luck with your emotional story, the emotional parts of your life. Thank you everyone. Bye.